My name is Elisa Massimino, and I'm the president and CEO of Human Rights First. As you just saw on the video, we believe that when our country lives up to its founding ideals, its ability to protect human rights around the world is unrivaled. Just think how many immigrants would have perished if not for America's historic openness to those who flee persecution. What would the world be like if not for America's decision to join World War II and to help rebuild Europe in its aftermath? What would life be like for Eastern Europeans if not for American opposition to the regimes that oppressed them? Without American leadership, there is a dangerous void that dictators and autocrats exploit with dire and often deadly consequences. I say this mindful of current events. We are calling on the US government to open a new era of global leadership when it has trouble just staying open. But America must stay engaged in the world because the alternative is unacceptable. When the United States retreats from the world, it imperils frontline activists who count on us for support. And it also imperils people here at home because in this age of interconnectedness and transnational corporations and terrorist networks, isolation is an illusion. This is not an argument for the use of force. That should always be a last resort. Despite what you see on Fox News and MSNBC, American leadership is not binary. There are many options between dropping bombs and doing nothing, between boots on the ground and heads in the sand. International laws, courts, diplomacy, assistance, and trade provide opportunities for America to stand with those who risk their lives fighting for freedom. But it only works if human rights are seen as a priority every day and in every decision. This is our mission. This is why we call ourselves Human Rights First. We urge the US government to lead by example, preaching, but more importantly, practicing a consistent standard on human rights at home and abroad, every day and in every decision. When our country's policies respect human rights, America is better able to convince other countries to do the same. The United States sends a powerful message when it lives up to its ideals, and it sends an equally powerful message when it breaks faith with those ideals. After 9/11, when the United States divorced itself from the rule of law on interrogation and detention, it gave repressive regimes license to fight their own wars on terror, but against peaceful activists. When our country stays silent about abuses committed by allies, it abandons the victims of those abuses and empowers those who would silence them. Such selectivity, viewing human rights as a menu rather than a mandate, allows human rights problems to become human rights crises. Our goal is to create the political environment and the policy solutions to ensure consistent respect for human rights. We draw our inspiration from other tough love movements in US history, the abolitionists who fought slavery, the suffragettes who secured women the right to vote, civil rights advocates who demanded racial equality. In those movements, as in ours, progress is often incremental, but the principles at stake could not be more fundamental. We thank you for joining us in helping to make America a more perfect union because doing so helps create a more perfect world. Thank you for that.